going on, guys? Rob here, Retro Gamers717, and I'm at my homeboy's store today, and this is how we doing it. This is going to be filled up May 20th. May 20th. It's going down. That's where we at. This place is huge, and so I was live streaming a minute ago, but the quality was kind of crazy. So I just wanted to come on and address a few things, man. I mean, things are gonna be changing a little bit. Me and khackis, which is my cousin, we got creative differences. So he gonna do his thing over there, I'm gonna do my thing over here. But I want y'all to support both of us, you know what I mean? Because that's the way I am. And I want to give y'all a little history on Retro Gamers. So I say close to a year ago, he came up to visit and stayed at my home, and basically we went record hunting. That's what he was into, collecting records. I mean, he had old games, but it wasn't like on a game hunt or collection tip, so we didn't go out looking for any games. But we went out record hunting. When he got back home, he had called me up, and I was out and about, and he's like, man, what you up to? I'm like, man, I'm game hunting. He was like, game hunting? You know, what's that all about or whatever? I was like, yo, I'm searching for rare games. You know, he's like, oh, okay, you know, what rare ones you out there hunting for? So I can't remember what I told him, but, you know, I had EVO, Ninja Gaiden Trilogy, Trombone, had all of that stuff, and came up on, you know, a situation where, like a fellow YouTuber, I had to sell them off, you know, so that's what I ended up doing. So I've had all of that stuff, so I was putting them on it. I was like, yo, there's a game called Trombone. This was before any trombones he had or anything like that. It's like, yo, there's this game called Trombone, check it out. He's like, damn, yo, that's going for like 200. I'm like, yeah. So, you know, I showed him the ropes of collecting, you know, showed him the ropes of what to look for. He would call me up multiple times a day, yo, what's this one like? You know what I mean? You know offhand what the value of this is? I said, listen, man, go to rarityguide.com, check that out. So he got familiar with doing that, and he would show me little stuff he had. And I was like, you know what, man, look, I'm doing this channel. I have an idea we should both do, you know. I already got the channel set up in the name. He was like, damn, you move fast. I was like, yeah, because I have a larger YouTube channel than this, guys. Like, I do other type of things too. I get wild fish from Africa, so that YouTube channel is much larger than this. So I already knew how to build the foundation for a YouTube channel. So I was like, yeah, let's do that. Retro Gamer717, already got the name and everything. He was like, all right, cool, you know. So we did that, and so fast forward, I was into Destiny, streaming gameplay and stuff, just to get the channel up and going and things like that. So we started getting a few subscribers. He started shooting videos. I was like, yo, you got to get footage when you go out and collect and all of that. He's like, all right, man. You know, sometimes he would forget. He wasn't really in the swing of doing this thing, so I was trying to show him the ropes. So he was like, well, what do you use to upload your videos to YouTube? I was like, I'm gonna show you all of that. So, you know, at the time he felt like he just didn't have the time to do all of that. So I was like, listen, I got Filmora. It's a program you can use, one of the many programs. I was like, eventually I can teach you how to use it, but in the meantime, go ahead and record your videos, send them to me. I'll do all the edit work and upload your videos. And I was doing all the editing work and uploading his videos for the longest in the beginning. Keep in mind, I own a business, you know. I connect with other business owners like myself. So my boy here, he owns his own business in the store. That's a kid playing a game. He's up front, but you know, he owns his own business as well. So this is how I get some of my gems as well, connecting and building relationships with people who actually own stores where bulks of stuff come in. So fast forward, you know, he got the Filmora program. khackis is what we're talking about. He got the Filmora program. I'm like, all right. So I made video tutorials and everything, showing him how to use it. And like I said, I'm busy, you know. Him getting on streaming for several hours or whatever, that was his lane. That's not really my lane. Like, I'll stream and stuff like that, But I don't have the time to sit on for hours and just stream or whatever. Like, I'm busy. I got a family, you know, I got a business to run, you know, things of that nature. So, you know, game collecting is just a secondary hobby of mine. Like, I've been collecting games privately, and I was good with that. But I'm glad I did branch out to YouTube to show you guys what I do and what I collect, because, you know, I would have been happy just privately collecting forever and not even showing what I have. That, you know, I was dedicated to this. I'm not in it for the subscriptions or the whatever, you know, the monetization. That's cool. That's not how I survive, you know. So, you know, just the love of games, you know, is what pushed me over the edge to really start this channel, you know. So, you know, essentially my whole thing is, you know, when family members have a disagreement, it's not something you should make public. You know, he chose to make it public. That's the only reason I'm making this video addressing it in the first place, because you know, can't nobody throw me up under a bus that I built, you know. And this is a bus that I built, you know, and included him in, because since I'm so busy, you know, at times I figured it'd be good to have a secondary person to partner with, and who better than a family member of yours. So that's how, you know, I brought him into the fold and taught him everything about this. Taught him all the ropes, how to make videos, how to upload them, all of that kind of stuff. How, you know, when you're collecting, what to look for, all of that I taught him. So, you know, at the same time, this is all facts. This is just, I'm speaking realness. So, you know, with that out the way, you know, like I said in the beginning of the video, guys, go support him, go check him out, you know. I know my loyal subscribers and people who love the channel are going to, you know, continue to support me, and that's just the way it is. If I was bitter, if I was mad about something, then, you know, I wouldn't be saying go support him as well. At the end of the day, he's still family. You know, I ain't mad at him, you know what I mean? I just got to state the facts that weren't injected. And I know a lot of you run your own channels, you know, and there may be a few of you who do co-run the channels, but very few. So, you know, a lot of you don't really know the difficulties of, you know, having creative differences and trying to always keep that line of communication open to run a channel. So, you know, this is all just real talk, and, you know, it should have never been put out there the way it is. So I'm just following up and addressing it and giving you the whole story of how this even got started, you know, because if it wasn't for me starting this platform and things of that nature and teaching this guy stuff, y'all would have never met him, you know. So, you know, I can't be thrown under a bus that I helped build, and that's it. You know, I'm not in this to gain a bunch of opinions and stuff, you know. This is, like I said, this is family business. It should have remained internal. It did. So moving on, May 20th, it's going down here. Campbell playing trade. We're gonna be here all night. I'm gonna be doing some live stuff. I'm gonna be recording some videos. We just gonna have fun, man. And I'm gonna let y'all meet my boy who owns the store, and maybe I'll get a little interview with him or something going. And I also have a sealed Wii U game I came up on today. That's very rare, so I'm happy to have that. So we'll be talking soon, guys. Y'all enjoy y'all evening. Peace.